Hello, we're going to watch It Ain't Half Hot Mum, something I have never watched before. Strangely, it feels like the kind of thing I would like. I've met Melvin Hayes, and there's a few clips of him online. We're going to talk about It Ain't Half Hot Mum. We're going to do a little bit of a live commentary watch along. Watch it yourself and then watch it back with me. We're going to watch Season 2, Episode 8, Series 2, Episode 8, The Night of the Thugs, which was from 1975. It was on a Thursday when it was on. Do you remember that Thursday, 20th of February, 1975? Do you remember when you watched it? I wasn't born. The concert party take refuge in a ruined temple after being caught in a monsoon and are disturbed by tales of thugs in the nighttime, but enamored by a large statue with rubies for eyes. So it's called The Night of the Thugs. It's 28 minutes long. You can find this on YouTube for free. Classic Comedy Vault. If you look on there, It Ain't Half Hot Mum, Series 2, Episode 8, Night of the Thugs. I've said that enough times. So either pause me and go and find it and then come back, or we'll just get straight into it. So when I press play and you press play, and when you see play, press play. Oh, I'm doing this so well, so smooth. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Play. There we go. Oh, now Melvin Hayes played all the female characters, I believe, in this. Entertaining the troops are the boys who will entertain you. If you remember, I know quite a bit about it for somebody who's not seen it. Melvin Hayes, who played the young Victor Frankenstein in Frankenstein. A lot of characters in these Jimmy Perry and David Croft ones that you'll see in Heidi High, You Rang My Lord, lots of their other shows. Here he is, Windsor Davis, lovely boy. Very uplifting. It's one of those, isn't it? Like, I'm sure this will be funnier than Queenie's Castle or maybe Duty Free, ones that I've watched before. I just have a feeling with it being Perry and Croft, it'll be good. At least the people playing the characters of different ethnicities are not like faking that. "42nd Street." I bet the guys in the army love this. I chose one just from the middle of the run because I thought, well, first episode, there's often a lot of world building, and you don't get as many jokes. Let's have a look. It Ain't Half Hot Mum. Let's give you the lowdown on it. It ran from 1974 to 1981. They both served in similar roles, Perry and Croft, in India during the war as the kind of a concert party, like a group of entertainers. Let's see who's in this. Windsor Davis, George Layton, Melvin Hayes, Don Estelle. He used to. There was a local market near me. He used to sell CDs and tapes of him singing "Whispering Grass," whatever song it was he did. Who else? Donald Hewlett, Michael Knowles, Christopher Mitchell, George Layton. I know him. Does a lot still with shows with Robin Asquith in person. "Whispering Grass," that was it. Went to number 1 in the charts. Criticism was the casting of Indian-born, Urdu-speaking Anglo-Indian Michael Bates as an Indian character with makeup. Oh, interesting. But Indian-born, Urdu-speaking Anglo-Indian. Yeah, I'm not sure what to... So a lot of actors left. George Layton left in Series 2. The theme was refilmed to have different people on stage. Set in 1945. What if my dad was in the army during this time? And basically, it's about being entertainment officers. Windsor Davis, Battery Sergeant Major Williams. The theme song, "Meet the Gang." "Whispering Grass" was number 1 for 3 weeks. "Paper Doll" later that year by Don Estelle as well reached number 41. and a top 10 LP called Sing Lofty. So we had Lieutenant Colonel Charles Arthur Digby St. John Reynolds, Donald Hewlett, the officers, Captain Tarquin Tippy Ashwood, and then we've got Warrant Officer Bryn Shut Up Williams. This would be soldiers. Education is ignorant. Solly Solomons, George Layton, Gloria Beaumont, Melvin Hayes, not really called Gloria. Parky Parkin, Gunner, Lardy Dar Gunner, Atlas. They all had nicknames. It's like London's Burning this. So I'm not sure. It looks like it's going to rain in here. Well, it's raining actually right now in real life. Wow, it's art imitating life, imitating art. I don't know. It's tipping it down. It's got two of them dressed like chickens and one of them dressed like like Tommy Robinson's Wet Dream. He's wearing like a Union Jack and got a big belly. Change number to Singing in the Rain. Clever. Look here, chaps. I remember that guy. He was in Home Alone. He was in Heidi Eye. So, yeah, we are 4 minutes 53 in. We're in a monsoon. You forget that in hot countries it rains too. Humid climates. We're quite a temperate climate here in the UK, really. Generally. The piano's full of water, sir. He's telling him to get the water out with a cup. That feels like me at the moment. I've got a very similar situation in my house. I feel like I'm trying to get water from a monsoon out with a cup. Isn't that a line from Crowded House? Try to catch a deluge in a paper cup. Wet chickens at the moment. Where's our truck? I gave the driver of the truck the afternoon off, so there's no one to pick them up and collect them. They're stuck here in the middle of nowhere. They only had about 5 people watching them. I'm not sure we can make this justify this whole troop of entertainers. Yeah, we'll get any money. Yeah, shut up. Good Windsor Davis. Charismatic, interesting character. Are they going to go and take solace in this temple? I know this story is what I just read before. We're zipping along in a right pace now. We've gone straight from performing, straight into the ruined temple. Get those wet clothes off, lovely boys. Nothing suspect there. Has it got a roof on it? He was in the Boy Scouts because he looked soppy, pure, and stupid. To be fair, I was in the Boys Brigade in my local area, and we were a bit more rough and ready than the Scouts, I must say. Not that, it was competition. So was Melvin Hayes' character supposed to be gay, or was this not? It's just effeminate. People are funny. Well, I'm not sure what the deal with this is. People say, "Oh, you wouldn't be able to watch this now." I don't know. What is it? Because this doesn't get repeated, but A Lower Low does. Heidi High, I've seen. You rang my all the Croft and Perry stuff. You see it, but you never see this. Why? What is it? Is it the thing about the guy who seemed to be Indian making his skin slightly darker? Is that the reason, or is it the joke, the effeminate jokes, or the names he called them? He's got the British flag now because of the rain. It's printed onto his body. Britain. Who's Randy? Oh. Very bad place. Yeah, okay, maybe I can see why this might. Oh, so there was a cult in this temple. Hey, I did a video on a cult and a temple recently. Go back through my archives. along near Hadrian's Wall.
They used to worship the goddesses Dolly and David. Come in, Davy. I was on the bill with them at the Estonipid round. Please not to joke, Sab.
Don't joke, Sab.
That is the goddess David. And see.
So they worship this goddess, and she was she's got blood red eyes. They're rubies.
Why has nobody tried to steal them? They wouldn't dare.
No one dares steal these rubies because it's like a haunted. Frightfully interesting. All teeth, aren't they? What is it Sean Locke said about how you can tell somebody is posh, I don't know. Well, we're getting the whole shebang here about why this is a dangerous place to be. One leg, but he meant Willie. Willie. So anyone tried to steal it, this rubies from the eyes of the statue in the temple that they're residing in, people would turn up dead. They'd wake up dead. What happened to the thugs? Is Donna still with us? Used to always be at Hyde Market. Was it Ashton Market? One of the two. I'd be getting a selfie with him now, wouldn't I? When I was a kid, I didn't know who he was. My grandma would be like, "Oh, look, there's a fella off it. He's selling his tapes. He's always here." Well, he's got a big tattoo on his chest. He looks... Back then, you'd have to be in the services to have a tattoo. He looks like Machine Gun Kelly. He gets stranded in this rubber. He's still going strong. Melvin Hayes, I saw him at the Talking Pictures TV festival. He was... it was honestly people trying to get his autograph and like, "Hey, Melvin, like..." And then he was on the recent Frankenstein 4K DVD as well. Interesting story by him about working with Oliver Reed. If you look on my channel. I just love listening to Windsor Davis' voice. Lovely. Can't mention Welsh people with lovely voices without saying, check out Video Tasties. He does lots of things from the 70s as well on his channel. He's a lovely boy from Wales. He probably sees Windsor Davis as his some sort of, high chief.
I don't care if he was the creator of the historic Carsey.
Creator of the historic Carsey. So they don't want to stay. The people who live there know this is a dodgy place, whereas the lads from the army, they're like, "We're staying here. It's dry, There'll have been no adverts on this. This will have been a full, close to half an hour. This is 28 minutes long. This is on BBC. 28 minutes 31. So a lot of the things that I watch, maybe 24, 25 minutes because of adverts. Got to fill a bit more. Yeah.
Don't you patronize me, huh? You're not talking to some damn native,
Huh? You're not talking to some damn native. Don't patronize me. Give them something towards the church, sir. We just don't understand these other cultures. We're just used to going in and making them understand ours. I don't know. Why do people not like the British? So strange.
If you want to give me one rupees,
Oh, they're all leaving. The natives are leaving. I can't take this seriously. They're all lined up with one couple of them dressed as chickens. They're stood there in the Y fronts.
But at least there is no privilege. We are all exactly in the same boat. Excuse me,
I've set up your camp bed and mosquito net. Everybody, we're all in the same boat except for the guy in charge. Yeah, the brass. Carry on. He was great, this guy. He always played upper class twits. He was a good upper class twit. We'll use sells in for the night. He always added extra. He always pluralized. The pluralizing thing is great. If you've ever for comedy, if you've ever seen Key and Peele talk about Bruce Willis and all the different actors that the pluralizing, that it's great. It's really funny. I didn't do it justice, but this guy looks like John Bull. He looks like a darts player with a big mutton chops, top hat. Bombardier Donald Duck. Where's the lavatory? 200 yards in any direction is the lavatory. Love it. How much char? 400 cups of tea. It's all right, mate. Keep us going. I mean, I find it, a lot of people find it. Have a cup of tea, you don't feel as hungry, so maybe this will help. Or is it a cake in this? You can have one half. Wow.
You say there is one half cake for each of us and one whole cake for Colonel Saab, isn't it?
That is correct.
But Sergeant Major Tom, there is nothing for poor Punkawala.
If he had anything to eat, would he share it with us?
No. No. Oh, you got to give me something. He has. Look, he's got a big loaf of bread or something. I wonder how old he was in here, Windsor Davis. Music's very good in this, like it kind of pulls the story a lot together quite well. No one's tried taking these rubies. Are they going to be stupid enough to steal these rubies? I hope not. So if you're in the arts, then the implication is here that you're effeminate. My dog, what's better? My dog wants to leave. He's not a fan of it. Ain't half hot, mum. He's like, it ain't half cold in here. So those of you keeping score, we have 12 minutes 38 left of this. That means we've watched almost half of this, more than half actually. My maths tell me, and my calculations are great. 16 minutes we've just watched. You just call him Gloria like that's his name, yeah. Do you ever find out his real name? Thousands of pounds. Interesting he's gone this direction and done this character. Obviously it was a big hit and it worked out for him, but like when he plays, well, his voice was quite high, but he was playing a very young Victor Frankenstein, like a young Peter Cushing he was basically playing. He was good in it though. He's good in it. Oh jeez. Tipping it down here. I'd have to hide just like in this temple in real life, I think. Soldiers in dresses, whatever next. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why it doesn't have this. It doesn't have the rewatchability. It's not even on things like the UK Gold type channels that are called now, Dave and all that. I don't think. Worth a bob or two, those rubies. Rupees, man. Rupees? I don't think rupees is still a thing, is it? Could be wrong. I mean, it's definitely some stereotypes going on here. Probably a bit too much head wobbling. Well, I mean, they're all kind of presented as equals, pretty much, which is, I think, it seemed to be. And there's nothing, I've not seen anything that I would say is, terribly. 5 minutes of its time, and I don't know. I don't want to get into this. I don't know. Like, what do they call it, culture wars and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, like, can't watch 8.5 Hot Mum now because of woke. So I'm sure you can buy it on DVD, or if you really want to watch it, like, jeez, it's not worth having the conversation, is it? It's just the only thing that matters to me, is it funny? I can see the chemistry, and some of it's funny. The audience think it's bloody hilarious, but and some of the delivery is great, but the writing's not wonderful compared to some of the other Croft and Perry stuff. But then again, You Rang My Lord wasn't great. Heidi High was pretty funny. Well, I reckon that's still pretty funny. It's funny how some things just kind of have a bit of a timeless element to them. I think You Rang My Lord was quite popular, but I used to always find it quite depressing. I don't know why. Like, it was a kind of spoof of Upstairs, Downstairs, and I guess now we have Downton Abbey and the recent film that's just come out, Fuck 'Em All, the Jimmy Carr written film, which I'm hoping will be like kind of a spoof, like Airplane take on Downton Abbey and that kind of thing. I might watch that. Might be funny if he's got a team of writers with him and they try and get as many jokes in there. As long as he's not the one delivering them, I don't think he's particularly funny. But... Jeez, just tipping it down here. I feel like I'm immersed in this world. I'm in this same temple looking at the rubies.
I want you to creep up there and get those 2 rubies.
Yeah. And everyone's asleep. The top brass is telling his next in command to steal the rubies. Oh, silly boy. Terrible suggestion, sir. Yeah, he's the dad in You Rang My Lord, and he's the brother. He's his son in You Rang My Lord. So they're the same power dynamic in that. These two posh chaps. And then they had Paul Shane was the like below stairs guy. Like, baby. He was I guess what they did was they just added to that collective of people. You didn't have Melvin Hayes or Don Estelle or Windsor Davis in Heidi High or in You Rang My Lord or anything. Just added different people. Like Sue Pollard was in Heidi High, and she was in it. You Rang My Lord. So far, from what I've seen of this, I think this is probably going to be pretty funny. I'd imagine Heidi High is at the top of the ones I would find funny now. But maybe it's just nostalgia because I remember watching it as a kid. I quite like going. I could identify with it. I went on holiday camps. I wasn't in the army, but then again, I love the Dirty Dozen, and I wasn't in the army, so they didn't accept like 8-year-olds in the army. Something that will set you up for the rest of your life. One of those rooms. It's Beth's stealing, sir. It's our empire, isn't it? And that, my friend, is maybe why we don't show it a half hot mum, because it reminds people of what dicks we were. Oh, Windsor Davis is looking at the lovely rubies. Oh, he's got his knife. He's got his bayonet, I think. Is it a knife or a bayonet? It's a knife. Is that a knife? That's not a knife. That's a fork. So this is all about who's going to steal the rubies, and I imagine they'll bump into each other while doing it, and that's where the comedy shall lie. Oh yeah, I've done a bit of this, bit of study. To be fair, I did not. I mean, I've watched lots of them, but I tried writing comedy at university, but they just turned it into my course tutors turned it into a drama. They didn't want me to do a comedy, and we didn't really study any comedy. We just studied television drama and film, which is fine. But then when I wanted to, the closest I could get to any comedies was like leaving some Woody Allen-esque stuff in there. But yeah, weird, isn't it? Not valued. Yeah, it's the hardest thing to do, make people laugh, as this episode is proving. It's not passing the chuckleometer. Is it, Marcy? No. My dog wants to leave it. She's had enough. They bumped into each other. Oh, there's 3 of them now trying to steal these rubies. Oh, it's sharpening their knife, pretending they're sharpening the knives on the statue. I was on the way to the toilet. There's 4th one's joined them now, trying to steal the rubies. Right, lovely boys. It's funny how that's part of my thing that I say when I think of Windsor Davis. Yeah, I don't know where I've heard that from. It's not like I've watched more than one episode of this. Ooh, you're pushing him around. He's tiny, isn't he, Melvin Hayes? I guess he was never going to go on and I'm saying, why is he playing this character? It wasn't like he was going to go on and be, you know, Terminator or something. Or like Minder. Oh, dear me. It is a bit like the head wobbling stuff is a bit. Oof. Wow. They don't, I mean, they're getting to say what they want to these soldiers. They're not like being pushed around. I guess it's like, you know, there's these kind of levels of hierarchy, and but you've got the top brass and then essentially everyone else. And like Windsor Davis is kind of the bridge between them two because he's doing what he's told, but also, you know, one of the boys really, and also a bit self-serving. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. You know them eyes?
What eyes?
Those rubies, sir. I didn't expect this episode to all be about rubies. Come here, doggy. Come here. Go and watch it 8.5 Hot Mum with me. It's hard to say that. It ain't half hot mum. Feels like a letter written back home, doesn't it? Like, hello, mother. Hello, father. Great voices, these two posh chappies. Is that George Layton? Yeah, it is. Totally forgot who's who. Let's have a look. Windsor Davis, Michael Knowles, and Donald Hewlett are the officers. Solly Solomons is George Later. He's one of the party of. No, he's not one of the brass. I got mixed up. Yeah, but I wonder if he'd ever been in the. I bet. I mean, some of these we're bordering the time when a lot of these would have been in the army at a certain age. That's George Layton. He's got the little bit of a wide boy stuff going on. I remember him now. Yeah, and he doesn't look too different now. He does. They do. I think it's called Unmitigated Bounders show. Him and Robin Asquith.
I will give the curator a little money. My dreams will come true. I shall have my soldiers in skirts.
I shall have my soldiers in skirts.
Easy, don't they?
I did mention Robin Asquith, didn't I, as well? And you might say, Robin Asquith, he doesn't even know who you are. And, you know, do you know what? Do you know what I'd say to that?
I know who you are because you have a terrific YouTube channel.
So he knows who I am because I have a terrific YouTube channel. Ye of little faith.
We don't want any trouble with natives. We'll wait for you in the truck.
Don't want trouble with the natives. Oh, we're all trying to steal the bloody rubies, though. Come on. Oh, they were all having a joke. The natives have got one over them. They all were stealing the rubies. Oh, they were fake rubies. They've done a deal, and they've ended up with all the cash. Playing on men's greed. Oh, very clever, guys. It's about time they got, yeah, who's more greedy than us British? So he's like their kind of guide, their guide, but he's working with the locals to get some money and play this whole, there's expensive rubies. They're just fake bits of glass, I believe.
Oh, yes, best quality glass. Made in Birmingham.
Made in Birmingham, the glass. That's quite clever, this whole thing. And the locals have got one over on them. 2 rupees a dozen.
If you see 2 eyes looking at you in the dark, this is not always a tiger. It could be 2 one-eyed tigers.
Very funny. If you see two eyes looking at you in the dark, it could be not one tiger, it could be two one-eyed tigers. I don't know what that means, but still, it's funny because we got one over on the brass there, which is very funny. I enjoyed that. I got a lot out of that. I thought it was quite funny. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my word, I can't stop laughing. This is ridiculously hilarious. But the situation and the comedy had a better balance to it than most of the stuff we watched. So yeah, I might watch another episode and see how it goes. If enough people watch these, I tend to do another one of them because I feel like you're kind of showing me what you like to watch. If that makes sense. So if people don't watch them, then I tend not to. Well, that was good fun. It ain't half hot mum. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you watched it at the time, if you watched it with me now, what are your thoughts? Just in general. And Standard Teas and all that good stuff. And hey, like they say in Hill Street Blues, let's be careful out there. So I'll see you again. Bye-bye. Bye.